Hello and welcome to Old Ways Gardening and Prepping. My name is Teresa. I'd like to welcome you out to the back porch where the plant jungle is. Slowly but surely, I'm getting all the herbs processed, and today we're going to be working with lemongrass. Yes, I love lemongrass. It's an amazing seasoning as well as additives to herbal teas. Now, when it was fresh, I have 5 pounds worth. It's dried some, so it's still good, and we're going to get it cut up and processed. I'll see you here in a bit. You can see the beautiful big bunch of lemongrass. Let's get my mold here. Slowly but surely, the plant jungle is decreasing. It's a good thing, but then it saddens me. But uh, and let me tell you, it smells so good. Oh, it smells so good. Now it's still a little green and fresh, so I'm happy with that. You want to take good scissors. I'm cutting it up into smaller pieces, so it's more workable. And you want to use the stems and the leaves. Might have should have got my pruners. I am so thankful to have this addition to my massive herb inventory. And yes, you want to cut up the dry ones as well. Don't let anything go to waste. It's all usable. Now I'm getting up into the leaves, so it's a whole lot easier to cut. It is so wonderful on cooked in, well, the curry oils, good on fish, chicken, you name it. Good in many herbal tea mixes. Very beautiful, pungent lemon smell. You can cook with it fresh. You can use it dried. Once dried, you can leave it in this state, or you can powder it up. Lots of ways to use it. and I have a whole lot more processing to do, and I'll bring you back. I figured I'd talk a little more about the medicinal benefits of lemongrass while I'm processing it and enjoying the aroma. I wish y'all were here. Only thing is, I might put y'all to work. Now, lemongrass is known as a nervine. It helps to release anxiety, stress, what they call frazzled nerves, and for some, it helps to sleep. It helps you to sleep better. It's also antibacterial, antifungal, anti-inflammatory. It helps with digestion problems, upset stomachs. It also helps the body to regulate insulin within. There's a whole lot more wonderful medicinal benefits from this amazing, amazing smelling plant. And it tastes so wonderful too. Now, tips on harvesting it. Need to be careful, because especially if the leaves are, well, they can do it while they're green, and also when they're dried, you have to be careful. They can cut you. Oh, it smells so good, y'all. There are many things you can do with lemongrass. Of course, herbal teas, culinary recipes, simple syrups. The list goes on and on. I am so blessed to have it. And we'll be processing for a while. But you know what? It's worth every single second. All of it is. The amazing benefits you get. And yes, it can be tinctured up as well. Uh-oh, table trying to fall over. Now, it's up to you how big or small you cut the pieces up. I'm trying to keep on the smaller side, but it doesn't always work. Lemongrass is easy to grow, likes full sun. Of course, a good amount of moisture, some fertilizer, not a whole lot. And places where it doesn't freeze, it's a perennial. In places that it does freeze, I would say plant it in pots. They'll grow beautifully in a pot and will make a beautiful statement plant. And when fall comes, you'll want to bring it in. You can split the plants up, harvest quite a bit from it, and repot whatever's left. Grow it through the winter in a warm, sunny area. Or grow lights if you don't get that much sun up north. But you definitely do not want to let it freeze. It is a tropical plant. I was hoping to process it while it was still, some of it is still fresh and green here, but as you can see, it dries beautifully by itself. This was laying down and drying. Thankfully, it did not mold any. Or you can hang it up to dry. Or you can process it while it's still fresh. Now, if you don't have lemongrass, I know you can get it from using my affiliate link for Mountain Rose Herbs. I know they do sell it already cut, sifted, and dried, and it's organic as well. So many medicinal benefits. Alright, I'm gonna get back to work. I thought I'd bring you back and talk a little bit about it. Well, welcome out to the shed of many names. I am finally done processing the lemongrass. Man, I cut and cut and cut, and I am done. I've got this big bowl full, and I got this whole roasting pan full of lemongrass. Now, I'm fixing to dehydrate it for a little while. It's fairly dry, but I want to make sure that it is dry. But I don't want to over dry it because that can, be problematic too because it'll turn all brown. So we're going to load up some trays and uh, let's get busy. Don't have a whole lot of work area because of supplies. I am not fussing. I am extremely thankful for all of this lemongrass. And it will be used for many, many wonderful things. And I busted out laughing this morning when I finished cutting, or this afternoon when I finished cutting it all up. And I had warned everybody, be careful that lemongrass can cut you. And I was careful throughout the whole batch of cutting it up. The last bundle that I had, one of the bigger leaves nailed me. I had to stop what I was doing, go get a Band-Aid, because, yeah, it wasn't pretty. It just got me in a really bad spot, so it was on my finger. I'm fine. What doesn't kill me makes me stronger, and that sure wasn't going to kill me. But I did laugh. And I'm like going, yep, I was being careful, and it still got me. Alright, like always, I use a canning lid to cover up my center hole. When you get your tray loaded, take that lid off. And no, I don't dehydrate like most people. I'm not going to single file, single lit sections of lemongrass in my tray. It ain't happening. Let me tell you, it smells so good. And I know it's going to smell even better once the dehydrators start. It might be one, but I'm not sure yet. We'll see how many dehydrators I have to use depending on how many trays are full. But let's just say for a while I am stocked up on beautiful lemongrass. Now, I can use this as a tea if I wanted to. Add into tea mixes. I know I'm gonna be adding some into a curry powder mix. And like I said, it's just natural. Remove your lid from one tray, put it on the next one. If I'd had the alcohol, I would have made a lemongrass tincture too. But you can also powder it up, put it into like a Thai seasoning mix. Many wonderful things you can do with lemongrass. It is such a beautiful, aromatic blessing to have. I'm running out of room, so I'm going to have to switch things up. I'll bring you back as soon as I get all the trays that are needed filled with lemongrass. I'll bring you back after a while. Alrighty, I just finished loading the 12th tray. Yep, you heard me. 12 trays. Each one is loaded. Hold on, somebody wanted to jump ship. Alright, I'm going to put my lid on. Thankfully, this new dehydrator can hold 12 trays. That's its limit. Now, I'm going to set these, since they're fairly dry, I'm going to set these at 95 degrees because it's herbs or herbs. But no, it's herbs, y'all. And I'm going to let it dry. I'm going to keep an eye on it. I'm going to set it for 6 hours. That should be plenty because, like I said, it's pretty much dry. And at the 3 hour mark, I'm going to take 6 of the top trays off, take the 6 bottom trays off, put the top trays on, put the bottom trays on top. You rotate them so you get even drying. Even though it will dry everything, I just like to make sure. Alright, I will see y'all back once these babies are dry. See you after a while. The lemongrass is dried. Now it's time to get busy. So let's get it put up. And of course, as always, make sure that your work area is clean and sanitized. Your jars are ready. Your storage bags, whatever you're going to use. And that's what you want to hear. Dry. I am so happy to have this lemongrass to put up. Let's go this way. Oops. I'm so thankful it's dry and I'm done processing it. That was a lot of cutting with those scissors. A lot of cutting. And I'm actually proud of myself. Not one blister. Now, figure somewhere to put my trays at. I have managed to do the shuffle. And as always, check the bottom of your trays. Make sure there are none trying to hide on you. You want all the pieces. Not just a few. All of them. And they will stick in the mats. Not stick to, but stick in the little holes in the mats. I love these silicone mats. They come in handy so much. All right. Put that there for now because my pan is full. Let's put some into some jars. Now, like I said, later on I will be doing herbal tea mix videos. So I'm going to fill up 2 jars because I know I'm going to use quite a bit. Oh, and it smells so good, y'all. Oh. Lemongrass is my second. Now be careful, it can still cut you. Lemongrass is my second favorite lemon plant. Now, I'm not putting actual lemons into this category because, you know, they just stand out by themselves. But my first one I absolutely love, and everybody needs to grow it, especially if you love lemon flavored plants or lemon scented and flavored, believe me. Number 1 is lemon verbena. Number 2, of course, is lemongrass. And number 3 is lemon basil. If you haven't grown lemon basil, you're missing out. And yes, you can push it down. It's not going to hurt a thing. But all 3 of these plants, yes, you can grow. You just have to believe in yourself. They're not hard to grow. Okay. Bigger pieces, of course, break them up. And of course, now if you don't have, I got some more room. If you don't have lemongrass, I know for a fact if you use my affiliate link, it won't cost you anything. I'll get a small commission. It's always in the description box below the video. I know for a fact that they sell dried lemongrass and many, many other wonderful organic, sustainably harvested local farmer around the world, of course, grown. Okay. Trying to make sure that I get plenty, and there's a space. It ain't gonna hurt anything. But I thought I was being sneaky and got a bunch in there. I had some more room. And of course, if you wanted to, you could go and vacuum seal the jars. Alright, I'm going to finish unloading the trays and get that second jar full. It's a little moist outside. Keep your lid on, and I will bring you back when I am done unloading trays. See you after a while. Okay, I have it all put up. I have 2 half-gallon jars, and I'm telling you, I do not like these seal meal bags. They are not good. I have 2 that actually did seal, 3 that was compressed like that, and well, they act like they're sealed, but then somewhere it's leaking. Thankfully, these are going up in 5-gallon buckets. I'm going to have to figure something out. Eventually, I'll get my Mylar bag sealer, and then I'll be able to fix these babies like they're supposed to be. But for now, it's going to have to work. It should be fine in the 5-gallon bucket with the lid on it. That is an amazing stocking up of lemongrass. Now, I'm going to have to be careful because it can go by really fast. And the reason I put some in jars is I'm making tea mixes, going to make some tea mixes with it. And I'm also going to add some into some special curry powder mixes. Videos to come. So y'all don't worry. Don't worry, there'll be videos. I'm not going to leave y'all out. Simple, easy, done all by me. Harvested, processed, and dehydrated and put away. If I can do it, guess what, y'all? You can do it too. It's not hard to do. It's just time consuming. But you know what? Every second is worth it to have this put back. I hope this encourages you to grow your own lemongrass. I was just blessed to, well, go on a mercy harvest and be able to stock back. Everyone, stay safe and sound out there because it's getting crazier day by day. Continue to stock up your pantries with food that will sustain you and season your life a little bit. Because you're going to want to put back teas and coffee and other things to drink, because believe me, you'll get sick and tired of drinking just water. Medicines that will heal you, protection of all kinds, and the bare essentials, because you're going to need them, because they're going to get harder and harder to get. Everyone, take care. I look forward to seeing you in my next video, and may you each be blessed. Hoot hoot. I'll see you soon.